Okay, here's the second part of the video. I'm going to do 3 more problems, numbers 4, number 5, and number 6. Again, if you couldn't print this out, just copy the problems down on your own. And remember, you can always pause it, you can rewind it, and you can watch it over as many times as you need. Okay, here we go. So I'm doing number 4 here now. Let's get through this a little quicker. Oh, by the way, this is saying something a little bit different. It's saying find the value of x that makes lines U and V parallel. Well, it's really the same thing. In order for these to be parallel, then we know that we can correspond the angles that have to correspond. So they're kind of just saying the same thing backwards. Okay, so when they talk about 2 parallel lines and a transversal, it's the same assignment. It's the same work. Okay, they're just kind of rewording it. Don't worry about that. Okay, let's jump into number 4. Okay, so again, we have expressions, but we're going to correspond. This time I'm going to, right, this is one intersection here. Here's the other one right down here. This time I'm going to get this one that's on the top and move it down here. Would you guys agree that this is on the what? Bottom right? It's on the right side at the bottom. So if I copy this over here and I look here, wouldn't it be here? 17x plus 6? Yeah, it would be there. Right, if I copy this, it would be over here. And I want to see all the information just in one, just where 2 lines intersect. I don't want them in separate. So once I corresponded it correctly down over here, I don't need to see this. This will throw you off. Okay, just focus on the 2 lines, not two, just here. Okay, so now looking at this, you're going to ask yourself, are these vertical angles when they're like this next to each other? No, vertical angles are kind of like this, like opposite of each other. Or if it was this, these 2 would be vertical angles. So these are not vertical angles. If they're next to each other, I can see that they are forming what? This straight line right here. They're forming that straight line. If these 2 angles together are making this straight line, then what is true? What is true about these 2? They have to add up to what? 180. Remember? Remember when you have, again, going back to when you just simply have 2 lines intersecting. This one is vertical to this one. Okay, you'd set it equal to each other. Or this one is vertical to this one. If that's where the expressions are, you set them equal to each other. But if you have the expressions like this next to each other, they're forming a straight line. They add up to 180. Or if they're next to each other this way, they're forming this straight line. They add up to 180. Or if it's the bottom ones, again, they're not vertical. You don't put them equal to each other. They're forming this straight line. They add up to 180. And the one we're looking at here, they're this way. See? They're making this straight line. These add up to what? 180. That's what's happening here. Okay, so different problems are going to have different scenarios. So that's what we're seeing here. So what is the equation here that you're going to set up? You better not put this equal to this. You're going to put what? Well, 7x plus 6, which is this angle, added to this expression, which is this angle. 7x plus 6 is this one, plus the 17x plus 6 equal to what? 180. Okay, and then I'm just going to solve it real quick. Now, all of this is on the same side of the equal sign. Here's the equal sign. This is all on the same side, so I can combine like terms. The 7x with the 7x with the 17, that's 24x. And the 6 with the 6 is plus 12 equals 180. Then you're going to have 24x. Subtract 12 is equal to 158. Is that right? No, it's 168. All right, use your calculators. Don't be like me and try to do it in your head. And then 168 divided by 24. I don't know. Let me check my calculator. I don't know what it is. X is equal to whatever 168 divided by 24. Let me check. 168 divided by 24. Up 7. There it is. 7, it works. Okay, let's do another one. Number 5. Again, you can rewind it if you need to hear it again or see it again. You can pause it. Okay, next one here. Again, you are going to decide, am I going to move this over here somewhere or am I going to move this down here? Well, let's move it down. So this, if I look at this intersection, is like on the bottom right. And if I look at the intersection here, wouldn't you agree that it corresponds, and I can copy it over here? 1 plus 6x. It goes right there. It corresponds. This little bottom right corner is the same as this little bottom right corner right here, right? So I can take the information. I don't want to see it up here. I want to see them together right there. Now, what do I know about these two? Those are vertical angles, right? These are vertical angles. Oh, yes, I like vertical angles. Do vertical angles add up to 180? No, vertical angles are equal to each other. Those are vertical angles, so I'm just going to put what? 7x minus 8 equal to what? 1 plus 6x. Okay, so make sure you show your work. You set up your equation like you did over here, and you show your work, and I don't want to just see answers. Okay, I already gave you the answers. That's so that you can check that you're doing it right. I need to see your work. Okay, so do it on a separate piece of paper. When you solve this and you move the 6 over, and then that's going to be minus 6, so that'll be x minus 8 equals 1. And then when you do plus 8 and plus 8, you're going to get x equals 9. All right. So you should be able to handle that Algebra 1 math. When you eventually solve it, you should get x equals 9. That's the answer. Okay, last one. Number 6. Number 6 here. All right. Again, I don't want a number or any expression here and the other one over here. I'm going to correspond either this information down here or this information up here. It's up to you. It's fine. Okay, this time I'm going to correspond up. Where would this one correspond over here? I got this intersection here, and this one looks like it's on the bottom right. So if I look over here, where would it go? On the bottom right here. So this kind of like copy and paste right here, right? 16x plus 4. And now I don't have to see any of this, and I can do the work, and I can communicate the geometry and the math right here, right? So I'm just focusing on this line and this line, right? What is true about these? Well, they also happen to be what? Vertical angles, right? Kind of like number 5 over here, right? Those are vertical angles as well. These are also vertical angles. So what do I do to these expressions when they're vertical angles? Do I add them up to 180? No. Not in this case. Vertical angles, they are equal to each other. They're congruent. So I'm going to put what? 15x plus 10, which is this one, equal to what? Equal to the 16x plus 4. And then when you solve this, I'll solve this one real quick. I'm going to move the x over here to make it positive. negative 15x, negative 15x. That means I'm going to move the number over here. Well, not yet. 10 is equal to 16 take away 15 is 1, positive 1x, or x plus 4. So if I move the x here, I'm going to move the number over here. That'll be minus 4, huh? Minus 4, minus 4. X equals whatever 10 take away 4 is. X equals 6. I mean, you could have solved it a different way, but if you did it right, you'll get that right answer. X equals 6. All right. Okay, there it is. There's the examples. All right, good luck with your work. Finish all your assignment. You have the weekend, but don't wait till like Sunday night. Get it done as soon as possible. All right, good luck, you guys. Hope this helps.